Hey, this is Paul with Grassfire Digital Marketing right here in Fayetteville, Arkansas. I'm just looking at your website. I know we talked to you a little bit earlier about us sending you a free audit for your website just to show you guys how you're doing in the area against your competition, what the competition is doing a little bit, and then the strength of your website, as well as looking at what Google uses to rank you guys higher in search and how what opportunities there are for you guys to do just that, to optimize your site to get better ranked, which actually in turn gets more business coming in your door. So if you look at your website, for instance, and I pulled it up here and got some other of your competition pulled up as well. You've got some looping images here that look pretty good. Your images look pretty good. I can tell you that your website looks a bit dated from just like a graphic design standpoint. For one, this over on the left-hand side just always seems a little bit odd. Usually, we're seeing things across the top. It's just a little bit better for your eye to catch things and be able to navigate on your site. The other thing I'm seeing is a really good thing. You guys have got a secure website, which is the first thing that Google looks at when trying to rank you guys. They don't want to rank a non-secure website. It just lets people know that, hey, this is a safe place to put your information in if they're trying to get in contact with you guys. And then it also helps them know that, and you guys know as well, that you're not going to get hacked and maybe identity stolen, those sorts of things. So that's really good that you got that right. Other things that I'm seeing are just the amount of content on your page is lacking severely with what Google likes to see when they're looking for websites that are authorities in our area for specific search terms. So I'll go over that in just a moment. And then the other thing that I see is there's no contact phone number right here on your website. Like when I go to a website, I like to see a big phone number right here so I can go to the site and easily click on it and actually make a call, or actually just know that I can dial it right off of that. So just looking at some other websites in the area that are close to you guys, that you guys compete with, Perry Roofing Company, their site's not, I wouldn't say dramatically better than you guys. They've got kind of the same box that you guys have got. They've got just some nice images and such. The phone number's at the bottom of the page. But again, not anything too slick. I will look at Fisher Roofing here. So they actually have something nice. They got their phone number right at the top. It's a nice bold color they can see. But they've got this looping video that's really nice and current with today's website. So you can see the thing across the top, the banner across the top with the different areas that you can go on. And then they've just got, a little bit more content and such. And then Brown Boys, they're ranked pretty high in Fayetteville for roofing search for Fayetteville. And, they do some things. You can tell they spend some money on their site. You can tell they update it quite often. I mean, they've got this pink theme going on right now where they actually have a donation of 5% back. So it's just another little way that someone, is enticed to choose them. And then they've got a cool little chat box over here on the side where you can actually get a hold of somebody and start talking to someone right away. So those are just a couple of websites that I've looked at just to, give you an idea what you're competing against. And then, so as far as Google search criteria is what they look for. So I call them the ABCs. It's authoritative content, it's backlinks, and citations. Authoritative content, Google likes to see 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on your home page. And then on your back pages, on these other pages, they like to see anywhere from, 750 to 850 words of content. So this allows you as a company to tell more about your company so that a user can see, hey, these guys know what they're talking about. These guys are professionals, and I can actually get some value just by looking at their website. But it also gives you enough area to put all of these keywords and key phrases so that Google, when they're crawling your website, can actually say, hey, these guys are doing roofing in Fayetteville. These guys are doing roofing in Springdale and in Northwest Arkansas. And so you get ranked with those keywords. There's other ways to do this as well. So all of these little buttons can be optimized for that. These images can be optimized for that. So for instance, this image here, if I open it up, instead of it saying, Roofing Company Fayetteville, Arkansas, or Roofing Company Bentonville, Arkansas, it actually says Spanish tile or a small Spanish shingles. So it's just another way that you can optimize your web page to pick up more of those search criteria that you want to be found for. And it's not just being found, like that literally turns into money, because when somebody finds you because you ranked higher, then they're clicking on your website and they're calling your phone number, and you guys get to close them and actually bring money in the door. So just for instance, you guys have, if I look over here, you guys' main tag at the top of your page says Roofing Company, Bentonville, Arkansas, Roofer, Rogers, Arkansas. This is what this piece is coming up here. And when I look at the search for that, Roofing Company, Bentonville, Arkansas, it's not searched. I mean, it's less than 10 times a month. There's just no volume for that search term there. So I don't know why whoever created your website is trying to target that specific term, because there's just no volume there for that term being searched. I mean, it's occasional, but it's just not high volume. If you look at some of these other search terms like roofing companies, spelled out in Northwest Arkansas, 260 volume. If you look at roofers in Northwest Arkansas, or NWA, 170 volume. Roofers in Fayetteville, Arkansas, 170 volume. So as you can see, that's some pretty serious volume, because if you can rank your site high enough, and we can do that by systematically over time making your website stronger, making it found for certain keywords, and getting you guys out there in a lot of directories, then if you can pick up 10, 20% of that search, I mean, just of that right there, there's 260 and 170. I mean, that's 430 searches a month just for those two key terms. And say you picked up 10% of that, that's 43 customers. You multiply that by your profit. I don't know if you make $2,000 a job, $3,000 a job on average, whatever that is. So, 25% of 43, that's, say 15 jobs. Now 15 times 2,000. Okay, now we're starting to make some serious money here. And then you multiply that over 12 months. Wow, you've really made some bang for your buck. So it really pays to optimize your website and to just do this SEO maintenance on it, the search optimization maintenance every month, where we're adding power to it. And so that's authoritative content on your page. When you look over here at your web page's strength, you guys are 25 on the URL rating. You've got a DR 4.9. This is coming up. It's better than some of the other pages that I've seen. So you guys have some strength from your referring domains, which is great. We want to see this thing continue to climb 25, 50, get up here to 70, and then this optimally wants to be as close to a 1-to-1 ratio as we can. So that's us doing our work on the back end every month, building strength, building power, making sure you guys are getting ranked for things. So you've got 59 keywords that you're being ranked for. I'll look into those. Weather Proofing Experts, of course, Northwest Arkansas Roofing, 70 search terms a month. You guys are in position 10. You're still on the first page of Google. Roofing companies in Northwest Arkansas, 70 searches a month. You guys are on the second page, position 12. Roofers in Northwest Arkansas, 20, 13. So as you go down through here, roofers in Fayetteville, 70 search terms. You're again on page 3, 26. So when I say page 3, so that's you're ranking lower in the map pack, and then that's just ranking down in the organic section. So you're way down here. You got to go all the way down to find you guys. And then this piece here also helps rank, getting ranked from your citations and your backlink strength and such. So I'm going to click back over here. So that's the keywords that we talked about. So let's talk about backlinks real quick. This is the second piece that Google looks for. Backlinks, if you can imagine that, is power. So it's all of the interlinking of the web pages out there and web pages that are referring back to you guys. And there's good pages that refer back to you guys. There's spammy pages that refer back to you guys. These are things that you want to get optimized. You want to get the correct backlinks and not just a volume of backlinks, because you don't want a bunch of spam. Certain backlinks have power. So what we do is we go and look at what your competition's backlinks are, and then we go get those backlinks referred to your website, and then we go above and beyond that and just continue to add strength, more backlinks each month. Backlinks could be a blog post. It could be a Google review. It could be another website or a supplier that refers back to you guys in some way. It could be any sort of a number of things, as long as it's a powerful post coming back to your website in some way. That's going to give you some more power. If we look at the third thing that Google looks for, those are citations. So citations are Yelp, Facebook, whitepages.com, betterbusinessbureau.org, Yellow Pages. All of these directories where your business name, phone number, address, and a little piece about your company is posted on the internet. And there's thousands of these directories. So what we do is we go in and look and see how you guys are doing against your competition. Fisher has 12, Foster has 62, Basie's has 38. they're fairly in line with each other. A couple of these are a little bit higher than others. But what we do is we go in and we can see which ones of these that these companies have. So we go take your company and we get all of these same ones. We do this over time. And then each month we add more and more and more. Because like what I like to do is if these guys have 62, I want to beat that by 100. I don't like to play around. I like to dominate. And that's just how I like to do things. And I like to have these guys trying to play catch up with you all the time. So that's done over time. It takes time to do this. We add, more and more of these each month. And then it just builds strength, builds strength, builds strength. And then that helps improve all of this ranking. It helps push you guys up in the Google Map Pack. And so then you've got your ranked here, and then you're ranked down here. And then, so that says, if I'm coming to this website and searching roofing company, Fayetteville, Arkansas, I see you guys up here. I see you guys right here. And I know you're the authority in my area. So that's how that works, how that translates into actual money. And again, your guys' website's got a nice start. There's some things that I would definitely do to update you guys here. And it's just getting your SEO optimization right. It looks like you guys are being found for some keywords. It doesn't look like some of those keywords have much volume. And so you're probably getting some calls off of that. But we can do this in a way that we can actually track exactly how much return you're getting off of your investment each month and just show you how that pays off. So if you like what you see here, I'd love to have your feedback and just give me a comment back either in email or give me a ring at 479-326-7899. And I'd love to talk to you about your business, how you guys are doing, what your goals are for your business, what where you're trying to target your business and actually grow, and what's most profitable for you, and then understand how to tailor the Google search toward your goals and what you're trying to meet and what that means for you and how much work that means. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was helpful. I hope it brought you a little bit of value. And just if you have any questions, just give us a shout.